So here's a $1 million question I often get. It's actually the call that I get pretty much every single day is how do I rank higher on Google? It's not a silver bullet answer. There's no one thing you could do to rank higher on Google. It's actually a process that you have to continue to optimize the website to be able to rank higher. And I'm going to give you some pillars, some components that you could use to increase your chances, your ability to increase the traffic and the lead volume that you're getting today. One of which is content. Content is one of the most important part of your website. Really understanding whether or not you have enough pages that support the kind of keywords that you're trying to rank for, whether it's in the form of blogs, services pages, location pages, just profiles of the folks that work in the company, any sort of pages that you could use to expand on the current SEO footprint of your website. It's one really important component. The second one would be internal links to your site, links that are coming from other sites that are relevant and also has a great intent. They're helping the user by linking to your website. Obviously you would have to have some linkable assets on your website to attract those types of links. That becomes a very good signal for Google to understand whether or not this website is reputable. And the more links, whether it's quality, the anchor text, things like that actually matter. It gets into a little bit more science, more than just saying that I have links to my website. At the end of the day, if you have good quality links with high intent of users actually getting some sort of benefit by linking to your website, that increases your chances, builds up your authority on the internet. The next component I would really focus on is the usability, the user experience to your website. So if you can really make sure that there's amazing experience. People don't leave the website because there's a poor mobile experience. They don't bounce off of from your website. They don't leave within seconds of coming to it. You don't have a high bounce rate. These sort of signals give Google a pretty good idea on how well the website is built and what kind of content you have and how you can get them to stay on your website longer. So you could do things like adding a video to your website like the one right here. Anything of nature that can make the person stay longer and basically have a higher engagement with the page, increases your chance. Finally, don't forget the fact that every little element of your website is tracked in Google Analytics. If you don't have Google Analytics set up yet, I would do that. But if you do, start to look at where you're losing your traffic. Start to look at where you're getting some referral traffic from. Start looking at some of the keywords that people are using to get to your website. That actually is an important component of SEO, believe it or not, just to look at the analytics on a regular basis and see, hey, how much organic traffic am I getting month over month, quarter over quarter, year over year, and is that increasing, is that decreasing, and also the kind of keywords I'm getting any sort of traffic for, and do I have enough content that supports it, and also what percent of my traffic is mobile versus desktop, and who are some of the top referrer to our website. All these sorts of important data sits inside analytics that any SEO can use to get better in terms of getting better traffic, attracting better sort of leads to your website, and also having a better strategy because you're using it out of data that Google gives you rather than sort of just your emotions or anything else. Alright, so I hope this helps. As always, feel free to ask us any more questions, leave a comment, and share this video if you found it valuable.